dealing with late employees, right from junior managers, executives, C-suite profiles, is one of the most frustrating areas. People who are late certainly really irritates me, and I'm going to guess the fact that you've come onto this video that it's pretty annoying for you too. Here's a step-by-step process that I use here in order to make sure that I create accountability in them, that it isn't one of the most difficult and shouty and aggressive discussions, that they understand where I'm coming from and my expectations, but also I understand what's going on in their mind with regards to what's happening here. Now, this is going to be more so with consistently late people. I'm not going to advise here on if they've got anything, problems in their family, whatever else. It's usually because of traffic, sleeping in, anything that would stop them from a day-to-day perspective, that they haven't got up early enough. Oh, my alarm didn't go off again. Certainly, going out for beers and whatever else that could be causing them to be late, but it's their personal choices rather than their personal circumstances. And there's different ways of dealing with personal circumstances and giving them support, but these are people who are just consistently late for whatever reason, but never tangible, and it's always traffic, it's always someone else's fault, they got stuck behind a tractor, the road works, whatever else that it was. The first thing to do as an individual is to understand the effect on the team. If your business is structured in the way that people need to be on time, and I've worked in quite a few where it didn't matter, but if your business is structured well in that, I'd be thinking, how does this affect the team? How does this affect the people in the business? And I'd be asking them those questions. I wouldn't be sitting here and going, well, this, and this. I'll be saying, okay, so how do you think your lateness affects the team? How does it affect you? How does it affect me as a manager? And then I'd finish off on the culture that you're trying to create. The next thing that I'd want to discuss is I want them to swap it around. Let's imagine that you are me and I'm the late person. So you're my manager, you're my leader, and I'm turning up late. How does that make you feel? Let them think about it. What advice, what discussions would you be having if I was consistently turning up late? What would you want to do with me? Would you want me to stay? Would you want me to go? Would you want to give me disciplinaries? However you want to position it in order to do that. I wouldn't threaten people with their jobs unless you're going to back that up and create ultimatums. And it's not a threat. It's teaching them a process and giving them the understanding that their actions have consequences, certainly if it's getting to that stage. But I'd be looking for them to get a realization that if they were the manager, would they be doing this? If they're somebody who consistently talks about their career aspirations, development, where they want to be in the future, is this indicative of who they want to be and how they want to be perceived in the business? Is it likely within your organization that you're going to promote somebody that has the traits of being late? And I talk a lot about what that means. It shows that you're unmotivated. It shows that you're not here from a mindset perspective. It shows that maybe that you're lacking enthusiasm and drive and motivation for working in the business. And I'll have those discussions with them. I'd be consistent, have that conversation, do not get aggressive, do not get show a little bit of your frustration by all means, but do not start having a go at them and being aggressive on that basis. No raised voices, no shouting. It has to be a really calm conversation where you're allowing them to input, them to say sorry, them to apologize. If somebody's a consistent offender and it isn't responding well to your discussions, I'd then look to create an ultimatum where there's a cause and effect. So if they are late, it reduces bonus. They need to turn up at a certain time on another day. There's a certain cause for them that gives them a reprimand. And if that continually happens, then it's up to you with what you want to do. But I'd be looking at written warnings, then going for a disciplinary procedure if that's part of your business. And obviously, if it becomes a performance issue and adds on from there, I'd be looking at an exit process. I wouldn't threaten that all on the first conversation, and I certainly wouldn't even threaten all this on the first. This is for consistent offenders and for people that are becoming frustrating for you that they're not turning up on time, and just be honest, stay calm, and let them do some of the talking. Don't let it be a one-way. Let them really open and engage with you regards to situation, and allow yourself to put them in your shoes and what they would do. But that's exactly what my advice for that. Hope you get it sorted. Create some real accountability within them. I'm sure you get it rectified. And if not, don't be afraid to take action, move forward, and make decisions on whether that person's right within your organization, as this is also your business, your team, whatever it is within your organization. Thanks a lot for your time, and I hope you get it resolved.